So, guys, there's something behind me. I'm not sure if you can see it. I think I can feel it right here. Oh, look at that. It's an unspeakable pop socket. I'm sorry. My jokes are extremely cringy. I know. What's really behind me? There's nothing behind me. There's nothing behind me. But what's behind me in Minecraft is 10 automatic Minecraft farms. Actually, technically, they're in front of me. Before this video starts, I need you guys to click that subscribe button and slap the bell to never miss another video. There's 10 awesome automatic farms right here. They are very simple, very easy to make. And today I'm going to be showing you guys kind of how they work and how you can build them in your very own Minecraft world. Now, pretty much all these farms will work for all versions of Minecraft, whether you're playing on PlayStation, Xbox, your phone, Pocket Edition, Windows 10 Edition, PC Edition, anything. All these farms are very simple. So if you're playing Minecraft on pretty much any version or any console, and you need a farm in your Minecraft world, then this is the video for you to watch, because today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how these farms work, and they're all fairly simple. I mean, we got about 9 farms right here, and you can just see how simple they are. And yes, this water, it's a farm. It is a no, I'm kidding. It's all the way up there. And then we got our last farm all the way over there that we have to teleport to. I guess that farm was too cool to be with all the other ones, so we'll have to see what that one's all about. But you can see that all these farms are very simple, very small, very easy to make for the most part. Before we get started, this is made by Redstone Crafter. Redstone Crafter, thank you so much for making this awesome video. Minecraft. All right, so farm number 1. This is the semi-automatic cow/sheep farm. I don't know what this button does. Oh, the button burns them. Oh, wonderful. And then in here, I'm assuming we have all their cooked beef, their leather, and a sign. Not really sure why a sign is in there. But basically what this does, let me show you guys kind of what this does. So if we go up here, you have a bunch of cows right here. Now, these are kind of baby cows. Actually, no, they're not baby cows. These are normal-sized cows. Sorry, I haven't seen one of these in a while, so I totally forgot how they work. But there's a bunch of normal-sized cows in here. And then we can take a bunch of wheat, and when we press this button, it puts water in there, allowing them to jump. And we're just going to spam a bunch of wheat on these guys, allowing them to pretty much make babies, like that one right there. But he was supposed to, oh, whoop, there's another one. But they were supposed to actually fall, and when the babies fall, they will actually fall into here, where this hopper is. And then all you have to do is wait for the babies to grow into full-size cows. And when they grow into full-size cows, you press this button, which puts the lava on them and then basically melts them. Their food drops into the hopper and then ends up in here. Their food and their leathers. So, and it's cooked food as well, so you don't have to put it through a furnace, which is really nice. This farm is really easy, nice to make. It's not fully automatic, but it's pretty close. I mean, the really only thing you have to do is feed the cows for the most part, and then press a button to burn them, which is wonderful. But the good thing about this farm is it can be duplicated, and you can pretty much use it with any mob that makes baby mobs. You can use it with chickens, you can use it with sheep, any mob. So you can just have a whole line of cows, sheep, chickens, you name it. So that's what's nice about this one. And it also requires a very minimal amount of redstone. I mean, literally the only thing you need is a dispenser and a button, and then another dispenser and a button. So one that dispenses lava, one that dispenses water. Very simple concept. And then if we go over here, we have a sugarcane farm. Would you look at that? This sugarcane farm is made a little bit different from most. Basically what this one does is it has kind of a daylight sensor, which is connected to an observer block, which allows it to pretty much randomly kind of dispense the pistons whenever it really needs to. Now, the good thing about this one is it's fully automatic. You don't have to touch anything ever. You never have to refill the sugarcane. You never have to do anything. The only thing you have to do is take the sugarcane out of the chest. So it's really nice. Whenever it grows, it will basically have the pistons push forward. And you can see the redstone on here is very simple. That's all the redstone. That's it. All you need is a daylight sensor, an observer block, a repeater, some pistons, and some redstone. And that is all the redstone you need. So it's a very simple concept. And you put this right about where, you know, see where the pistons are. It's above one layer of the sugarcane. So you still have one layer of sugarcane at the bottom. So whenever it starts growing, it will push it. And then you have water right here, which carries the sugarcane down into a hopper. I believe there's a hopper right there. So yeah, that hopper, and then it puts it in this shulker box. You don't have to use shulker boxes. You can use chests. It's totally up to you. But that is the completely automatic sugarcane farm. Very easy to make. Number 3 over here, we have a melon slash pumpkin farm. That's because there's melons and there's pumpkins in here as well. Now, this one is made pretty much the same way the sugarcane farm is made. I mean, if you go up here, you have a daylight sensor, and then your observer block, and then your redstone repeater. And it pretty much connects to a set of 4 pistons on each level that pretty much destroy the pumpkins or melons when they are grown. And then usually they fall into the water in the middle for the most part, which kind of sucks them down all the way down into here, which is in a shulker box full of the melons and all the pumpkins. So it's really nice. You can see that if you kind of look in here, you can see that there's pistons on all 4 sides. So you have 1, 2 pistons, and then 3, 4 pistons, and then they're all kind of connected to redstone on this side, and then more redstone on this side. And they pretty much go off whenever they are needed, and they will be breaking. So there was a pumpkin just right there, but it broke it, and the pumpkin's probably in the middle of its way, flowing all the way down here and into that hopper, which goes into the shulker box. Now, obviously, you don't have to make one this big. I mean, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories tall. You don't need to make one that's 6 stories. I mean, the more stories you have and the more farms you have, the more melons and pumpkins you're going to get. So pretty self-explanatory there. The more farms you have, the more stuff you're going to get. That's why Redstone Crafter has built 6 of these, because he wanted to make it pretty effective. And if you can see here, we have quite a bit of melons and pumpkins in here. So that it's doing pretty good, if you ask me. Number 4 is very, very simple and easy to make. You honestly don't even need redstone. The only thing you really need is a villager. So if we walk up to here, we have a massive, or well, not really massive, kind of small wheat farm. You can make it massive if you want it to be massive. And then so this is the wheat farm right here, and then you're gonna have a villager in here, preferably a fisherman, that's going to be right here. And then you need another villager up here that is going to be a cartographer. Now, the reason you have these 2 villagers is because the fishermen like to trade with the cartographers. So basically, you're going to put that villager with the white coat up there, and the fisherman is going to try and give him the bread after he takes it from the farm, but really, it's going to fall in the hopper, which goes into the chest for you. So that's actually really cool. It's a really smart way to do it. Now, this wheat farm is completely automatic. You do not need anyone to touch it. You do not need to go in there and replant the seeds or anything like that. The villager does all of that, which is really, really nice. So this is fully automatic. The only thing you have to do is go up to the chest and pick up all your bread when it is done. So that's what we call the bakery. And it's very simple to make, guys. Like I said, you only need those 2 villagers, and then you need a wheat farm, and then enclose them in a space and put the cartographer a little bit away, kind of up higher from the fisherman, so he can actually throw it and land it in the hopper, kind of like what you're seeing right now. So very simple concept, very easy to do. And then if we go over to number 5, this is a wheat slash seed farm. So this is kind of the same concept, but you're going to have a farmer in here instead of a fisherman. This farmer will pretty much be picking up all the wheat and then kind of dropping it into, if you look down here, we have a minecart with a hopper pretty much going around the whole entire course. And then it goes around this whole entire course. If you watch it, it will go all the way to the beginning. It will go all the way to the middle, and then it will come all the way back around, and then it will drop it off at this hopper right here, which ends up in this shulker box chest. Again, very easy to make. You really only need a minecart with a hopper, some rails, and then just a villager and some wheat, and that's about it. And this one is fully automatic as well, so you won't need to touch anything. You don't need to replant seeds, nothing like that. Fully automatic. It's just a different concept of a wheat farm. I personally think this one is kind of cooler to make. It's just a really cool concept in my opinion. I don't know which one is more effective, but from the looks of it, this one has a lot more bread. So I'm going to be assuming that this one's a lot more effective. I mean, this guy's just pumping out bread in here. It's crazy, but this one's still really, really cool. But it's totally up to you. Totally up to you what you want to make. Number 6, we have a mob grinder. I'm not sure why the water is all the way down here, but if we fly up here in the sky, you have a massive mob grinder that's probably about 10 or so stories. This one, out of all the contraptions, is definitely going to be the hardest to make. You can see just all the redstone around it. All this redstone, I believe, is for water. So it kind of impulses water to push the mobs towards the middle. If we actually dig in right here, You can see kind of all the layers. You can see the dispensers with the water buckets. So yeah, it kind of impulses the water to push the mobs towards the middle, getting them to fall through. Now, the way this is built is it's pretty much 3 blocks high, 11 by 11 blocks, I want to say, about 3 blocks high. Each story has a hole in the middle, and it's very dark. I mean, well, right now it's not very dark because we open up this hole, but if we cover this up, it's very dark, so mobs are going to love spawning in here, and then they're pretty much going to slowly just get pushed off. And the reason we use ice, mobs will slide a lot easier. So if you wait, watch how easy I slide when this water comes out. I'm going to demonstrate here exactly what a mob goes through. So there we go. We're being pushed off, and it's really hard to walk back up, not just because of the water, because of the ice as well. And then we pretty much fall all the way down here, and you have all these hoppers right here, which will pretty much catch the mob drops, and then they will end up in this chest. So you can see we have a ton of rotten flesh, bones, almost over a stack of gunpowder, over a stack of arrows. So you can see this mob farm is doing really well. And the good thing about this is it's fully automatic. You don't have to touch anything. You don't have to kill any mobs. You don't have to do anything. But like I said, this is the hardest farm to build. I mean, you can just see how big it is. And for a mob grinder to be effective, most mob grinders usually have to be about this size. You can make a smaller one. It's just not going to be as effective, and you're not going to get as much stuff. It's going to take you a really long time to get a lot of bones. I mean, honestly, you might as well just be better off going into the forest and getting some bones off of a ton of skeletons instead of spending your time making this awesome mob farm if you're only going to make it like 1 story, because there's going to be barely any mobs that are spawning. Now, if you make it this high, I mean, you can see how much stuff we got in that chest just in a couple days. You know, it's pretty crazy. But moving on here, we have number 7. This is the 100% Lost Less chicken cooker. So I'm assuming this is somewhat kind of like the cow one in the beginning, but it's with chickens. So I don't actually know how this one works. I've never seen this before, but it does look a little confusing back here. It looks like you got a ton of hoppers, redstone going on, but from the looks of it, it looks like you have a bunch of baby chickens in here, and whenever they grow up, just kind of like the cow one in the beginning, they will get burned, and then all their stuff will fall kind of into the hopper, and then eventually into the shulker box. All their stuff is cooked as well, which is very nice. And it looks like you have a cauldron full of chickens in here as well. So this is a pretty cool concept. Again, I've never seen a farm built like this. I've seen all the farms where they burn the chickens or the mobs, kind of like the one in the beginning. I've seen those a lot, but I've never seen one like this. I'm assuming this one is just more efficient and a lot faster and fully automatic, because there's no buttons to press on this thing. So that's really nice, because you don't have to go over and feed the chickens or go over and, you know, press the button and burn the lava or anything like that. So that's really nice that it's fully automatic. Moving on down here, we have number 8 right here. This is a seed and flower farm. This one's really cool. So right now you have all the water flowing right now. That means the machine is stopped and it's not working. Now, if you go ahead and flick this lever, it's going to pretty much impulse a bunch of water. If we look in here, it's going to grow a bunch of seeds or flowers on the grass, and then it's going to make the water flow, pushing it all off and pushing it into the hoppers. Now, it will take a while for these seeds and these flowers to get in here, but eventually they will be pushed into these hoppers, which will lead into the shulker box right here, where we have a ton of seeds and a ton of flowers. Now, this thing will pretty much go for 24/7. The only thing you'll need to refill is you will need to refill the bone meal. So you can see it taking away the bone meal right here every single time it grows all the stuff. But other than that, it's a pretty simple contraption. You have some repeaters and a loop going around right here. This is pretty much going to set the water whenever it kind of releases all the pistons. Whenever the repeaters make it to around here, there we go, you can see it activating all this redstone, which activates the pistons, pulling them down, allowing the water to flow out. And then you can see we go under here. We have some more stuff going on here. It's not a really easy design compared to the other ones, but you do have a lot of redstone, a lot of repeaters going on here, allowing for this thing to work. Not only move the pistons, but also place the bone meal for it to grow the farm. If we kind of dig under here and see what's going on, you have all these hoppers that are pretty much full of bone meal. And I'm sorry, I'm destroying this thing, but I kind of want to show you guys how it works. Let me actually turn it off real quick, but this is a dispenser that is pretty much going to dispense the bone meal kind of in the middle of the room right here. And it will pretty much dispense the bone meal right here, allowing for everything to grow. So that's kind of how it all works. So very cool concept. Again, a little hard to make compared to the other ones at least. But I think it's definitely worth it once you get it made because it's fully automatic. The only thing you gotta do is put more bone meal in it. So, and you can get all the bone meal from your automatic mob grinder. So you can go over here, you know, grab this chest. We got 64 bones in there. You know, if you take these 64 bones and put them into this, I mean, you got stacks and stacks of bone meal, and then go ahead and put it over there. So it's all automatic. All these farms kind of connect, which is really, really cool. Then over here, this is number 9. This is just like the one in the beginning with the bread farm, but it's with carrot and potatoes. So the villagers that you need for this are a Fletcher. You need a Fletcher and a weaponsmith. So the weaponsmith will be up top and the Fletcher will be at the bottom getting all the carrots and stuff. So he'll pretty much do the exact same thing that the bread guy does. He'll go get them all and then put them in there. And then you will have a ton of carrots just sitting there and waiting for you. So now our last but not least farm is number 10. It says stand in the portal. What just happened? Wait, what? Village breeder. Wait, what's happening? Why am I getting teleport? Village breeder. Wait, what? Why is it? What the fuck is going on? This portal is absolutely terrible. It doesn't teleport you anywhere. It just infinitely loops you. Look, so I get to the village breeder and then boom, I'm teleported back to where I started. Okay, finally it stopped. Okay, flip that portal. Get out of here, boy. Never. Okay, out of all the things we've showcased in this video, don't make that portal, please. Okay, so really what I was supposed to do is teleport us over here. I'm just gonna break this thing, honestly. We just, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this is a village breeder. I have absolutely no idea how this works. I've never seen one of these before, but it looks like we have some sort of really weird contraption going on. I don't know what the flip is going on. So it looks like we got some villagers in here. We got some farmers that are pretty much, you know, this is a potato farm that we have right here. And then we have some water down there. I'm assuming they kind of drop the potatoes close to the water, which allows them to then... What is going on? I have no idea. Then we got some... Wait, we got some villagers right here swimming in water. What are they doing up here? Do we breed these guys? You can't breed villagers. It doesn't even make any sense. And then up here, we got like the king villager, the cartographer, just chilling. Yeah, so I have never seen one of these contraptions before. A village breeder. Some of you guys watching this video might know how this works. I didn't even know this was a thing. Hey, you learn something new every day. And today I learned that you can make a village breeder in Minecraft. Now, I wish I could explain to you guys how this works, but I don't want to give you guys a wrong description of how this works. Oh, there's baby villagers in here. So then the baby villagers, where do they go? I guess when they're big boy villagers, they kind of swim up here. My question is, how do they breed though? Like, how does a baby villager spawn? That's what I don't understand. And I wish I knew how they did spawn, because if I did, I'd tell you guys how this thing works. And I'm sorry, but I don't know exactly how it works. If there's anyone that does know how this works, let me know in the comment section below. But I've seriously never seen a village breeder before in Minecraft. Pretty cool concept though. Really, really cool concept. I'm sure when you make this, you have infinite villagers that can just fuel your other farms, like, you know, your bread farm, your carrot farm, your second wheat farm, all that stuff. This is truly awesome though. I like this. I just really don't understand what's going on, but it's a cool concept. I like it. With that being said, hopefully you guys have learned something today. I sure learned something today. I learned what a village breeder was in Minecraft. I didn't even know that that was a thing, but hopefully you guys have learned some awesome things about automatic farms in Minecraft. And let me know if you are going to put one of these farms or attempt to make one of these farms in your Minecraft world. Let me know which farm you decide to make in the comment section below. If you don't want to make one in your Minecraft world, that's totally okay, but let me know what farm is your favorite farm out of the 10 farms that we showcased. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have learned something awesome that you can put into your Minecraft world that will help you in being productive in your Minecraft world. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a safe and fantastic rest of your day, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow in a brand new video. So stay awesome, stay safe, stay fun, and stay unspeakable. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna go eat some chicken. Not those chickens in the Minecraft, like actual. All right.